Your Honor, I object. Hi, I'm Darren Findling of the Probate Pro. We're going to cover a recently added SCAO form, that's SCAO for State Court Administrative Office, form called an objection. It is PC 694 as referenced in the highlighted yellow arrow in the bottom left corner. You should also note that in the bottom left corner, it cites two court rules that give rise to the use of an objection when filing documents with the probate court. This form is not a required form. And what I mean by that is you can use this form for simplicity, meaning it's a form in a very clear manner in which you can state your objection, but you could also hand draft objections. So it's not a required form, meaning you don't have to use this version of the form when objecting to a petition, application that's filed within the probate court. But it has a broad-based use. So for example, if somebody's filing a petition for guardianship and you're objecting to the person that is being sought to be appointed, you could use this objection and simply state your objections, as well as other uses within the probate context. Let's work our way through the form. As you can see at the top left corner, there's a place for you to identify the county. In the top right corner, the case number, file number, and judge, as well as the court address and court phone number. As you work your way through the document, in the matter of references the name of the estate. So for example, in a deceased estate, it would be the estate of John Doe deceased, or in a guardianship matter, it could be the estate of John Doe, a legally incapacitated individual. That's where you add that information there. And then the objecting party is the party asserting the objection, providing the full name, address, phone number, so that the court is aware of who is filing the objection. The objecting a party's attorney is referenced on the far right side. People often ask, these forms are identifying the use of an attorney. Is it required or mandated? And the answer is simply no. You have the right to file an objection with an attorney or without an attorney. The person being sought guardianship over could also use this form for purposes of voicing and writing their objection. Now, there are rules as it relates to how an objection can be brought before the court. We strongly urge you to work with a skilled, competent probate practitioner to guide you through how to object when a petition is filed. However, many people don't have the resources to hire a lawyer, and we understand that is the case and that this form is available, and there's lots of resources to be able to hopefully help you put forth your objection to the court. As you work your way further through the document, it says in paragraph 1, I am interested in this matter as, and then there's a long line. For example, it could be the respondent, it could be the guardian, it could be the person being sought guardianship over, it could be an interested person, child, etc. So that's the space where you identify in what relationship you as the objecting party have to the petition that's been filed with the court. In section 2, it says, I object to, and then there's a space where it says title of document. So for example, if somebody has filed a petition, you'd write the name of the petition there. If somebody has filed an account, you'd write the account information there. And then based on the following reason, and then there's a lot of room here to either type it in, handwrite it, or of course, attach additional documents. And again, using a good format for purposes of communicating clearly the objection so that the court is aware for the basis of the objections. Now, the court rules provide that if you are objecting, you have to give notice to the appropriate parties. That would include, of course, anybody identified in the court rule MCR 5.125, as well as the petitioner of the matter upon which you're objecting. And then, of course, this would get filed with the probate court. In the bottom section, there's a place for the date, and then the objecting party's signature, and then the printing of their name. Now again, I know this is a one-page document, but there's lots of opportunity to attach exhibits to this document as well as flesh it out with additional information. This document, this objection document, which is new as of December of 2022, replaced many individual courts that had their own version of this document. So now the State Court Administrative Office has created a SCAO form document that can be used for parties that are objecting. At the Probate Pro, we're passionate about everything probate. If you have questions about the filing and use of this particular objection form or any probate-related issue, visit us at theprobatepro.com or call us at 1-833-PROBATE.